Welcome, Capricorn Aquarius, to your end of the month reading for December. I hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends. And this reading, of course, could possibly start going into the beginning of the month of January and right into the new year. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. Needed message. Ooh. Taking a journey. So it is, Spirit is saying that it is time for you to get ready for a journey. Something is coming your way. There's going to be some kind of work or creative endeavors that is coming at you that is really going to spark your attention. Whatever journey occurs, whether it's for love, work, or whatever it is that you're doing, it is time to leave something behind. Remember that there's no such thing as a 100% safe zone, right? You need to get out there and do what you need to do. It's time to find and explore what is needed for your path. Okay, so don't let opportunities pass you by, pretty much, right? Lead you into something that's getting your attention. I just keep feeling it's like this nagging, pushing feeling that I'm getting over here. That's like, look, I'm trying to tell you something. So clarifying on the journey. We have courage upside down. Yeah, definitely have somebody nagging at you. This is definitely somebody trying to get your attention. Something is opening up for you. Definitely with the courage upside down. That card is talking about getting noticed. There's an important situation that's calling for you to step out of your comfort zone. Like I said, there's no safe zone at this time. You're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. Don't let it frighten you. You know, don't avoid what you need to do. Okay, take the challenge. Okay, and then for others of you, it could just be letting go of drinking, drugs, gambling, overeating, things that are obsessive as well. The card can also be talking about that. So taking the journey into challenging yourself for the new year, resolutions of maybe going to the gym, things of this nature. So never know what it is, right? It could be waging against you, though. So no matter what it is, it's calling you to take this action. Situation taking place in the present, the recent past, and the near future. See how we get on this area over here. No time to wait. No time to wait with the sands of time upside down. It's like when this comes, it's clicking at you. The recent past is the will, the wisdom, and the mind. So it might be something that you already know. It has been nagging at you for a while, and maybe this is going to nag back. So maybe it was something you were kind of pushing to the, to the side, and it's nagging back at you, and you're like, oh gosh. It just feels like where there was a will, there was a way that you were thinking at the time, or I'll get to that later. With the two worlds over here with the Two of Scrolls. So definitely having something going on over here that's talking about, well, you're going to have to make two worlds of it. You're going to have to live in this world plus this other world, because you're going to have to take this journey, right? This journey is very important for you, no matter what it is. And it is going to feel like kind of a split between, what the norm is for you versus now having this other thing to do. So it almost feels like it's kind of dividing your worlds up. Okay, will and wisdom and the mind over here. Yeah, you have this message that's come in. I think this is a message for a lot of you that you've already had before. And you, like I said, you just kind of pushed it to the side, not really thinking about it yet, but it's traveling back to you. So it feels like whatever traveler was there before, giving you this opportunity or nagging at you to do so, is actually coming back. With the sands of times upside down, it's saying, because you didn't focus on it, you've lost focus on it, right? And now it's kind of screaming at you, but you're saying, I wasn't focused on that journey. I kind of, like I said, I pushed it to the corner. I kind of separated myself from it, and then here comes it again. So whoever is nagging at you or doing this could be definitely an Aries or a Sagittarius or a Leo, whether you know it or not. If it's your doctor, they could definitely be a fire sign. Otherwise, whatever it is, it's really the power of fire over here is telling you to take the initiative, that it wants some assertiveness out of you. So it's almost like the universe is saying, I need you to be assertive to this journey. I need you to take this journey. Don't fear the journey. You need to get going now, right? Don't look back, just go. Kind of drop everything you have and go. This is going to bring you the comfort that you need. And everything else you can kind of just let it go and just kind of do what you need to do. Make sure that you're analytically thinking though before going on this journey. It doesn't have to be a real journey. It doesn't mean, you know, that it's, you don't have to take it literal. It doesn't mean you're really packing bags and really going anywhere. Some of you might be. Maybe you had a phone call from someone and maybe you need to go see mom, dad, a sister, brother. It could be a literal journey, but most of it is just, it's metaphoric, right? Yeah, it's something that you really don't want to take the reins in. It's something that you've been really putting off for a while, guys. It's like something I really just don't, I really don't want to do this. So it's almost like you're kind of downplaying the situation in your mind. You're weakening it out. You're watering it down. Oh, it's not that big of a deal. I don't know if I really want that. So it's not something you're really 100% right now taking the reins to do. Yeah, because you don't really believe that it really has all the opportunities that this, we're going to say this fire sign is saying that it has. And it leaves you more kind of in confusion in some ways, but more than anything, it's more like, I don't know if I want this journey because I don't know if it's really going to do anything. So I do feel like you don't feel like it's 100% necessary, but that also could be because of confusion to what you want to do, or it could be a lack of initiative, of assertiveness, not wanting to change anything around. Right? It's like who has Taurus in their chart, and here comes the Taurus card. I was sitting here thinking, who's got the Taurus in their chart? Who's got the Taurus rising who says, I don't want change, I don't want to do it? Man, you sound like me now. I don't want to do it unless it's something fun, right? It's something that you have to go out that's slow and persistent, but it also feels like this fire sign is also coming at you very slow and persistent, not giving up the ghost over here. So it is making you think. So it is going to put you into this kind of thinking area over here that's going to make you have to make a choice. Do you want to take the journey or not? Do you want the job or not? Do you want to do what you need to do to keep your health on target or not? It's going to be a learning and teaching situation. And maybe that's another thing, you know, and maybe you're actually learning about something. Maybe you're looking it up. Maybe you're doing your homework about the situation, because you don't see any good judgment really coming out of this. So it does look like a lot of you might be doing a lot of research on the situation, if it has something to do with learning. Otherwise, it's just more communication that's coming from the fire sign that's saying, okay, look, then we'll have this communication about this situation, but I'm still not seeing it as being a really good idea. But I want you guys to know, right, that it does have the Four of Wands. It is a good idea. Whatever it is good for you. It opens up the doors. It is good, and it has great stability. There is good health within the situation. It's good for your family, your friends, however you want to see it. It has a lot of hope and promise. It's saying that within the new year, you are definitely going to be split into this two-world idea, really trying to bring yourself into the ideas of what is going on around you. Will you take this journey? Do you have the courage? Because it's saying that you should take this journey. It says, when you receive this card, there is conflict in your life between the outer world, which requires you, and how your own spirit directs you. So your spirit is really wanting you to take the journey, but there's this Two of Swords is kind of putting you at a crossroads about the situation. Do you want that kind of change? Because it's definitely going to be a change. Right. Okay, the most important part of this card is you are now again experiencing a polarity between a full self-realized spiritual experience and personal success in your day-to-day life. It often feels as if you have let one go in order to embrace the other. The push and pull, that's why I said it's going to feel like maybe I'm going to work and now I'm doing this. So there's going to definitely be some scattered energy about what you're trusting and how you're integrating yourself within this. But remember that there's a lot of truth going on within this. I don't think you guys have taken the journey yet. I think that you're still weighing your pros and cons. The way that it looks together, for some of you, you're going to say, yeah, I did do it, but I'm thinking that you're still weighing the pros and cons in the near future. It might have a time limit on it for a lot of you, or no time limit at all. And so it's just when you're ready to embrace it and do it. Clarify on the Two of Worlds. Yeah, it looks like you're still patiently planning. And it's almost like you're waiting for the perfect time for you to be ready. You're waiting for the perfect time when you feel balanced. So I do feel like they're pushing and pulling on you, and tugging on you. And you're saying you're not really 100% ready for this just yet, even though this will bring in a lot of peace, a lot of harmony once it gets settled, right? But right now it just feels a little chaotic. Oh my gosh, I said chaotic, and there it is. It does. It feels a little chaotic to you because of this. It's a big change, guys. It is, and you know it, right? Absolutely. Two of Wands. I can't figure out yet. It brings a lot of growth, right? But you have to take a lot of action. Are you ready for that kind of growth? Are you ready for that kind of action? You're saying, no, I'm not ready for the cycle change just yet. I'm not ready for this to happen just yet. But if you guys don't take the initiative, how are you going to get the Wheel of Fortune to go in your favor, right? So you're using the ultimate awareness, though, with the wheel upside down, because it's saying I'm aware of the situation. I just feel for my life right now, it's a little chaotic. And it does feel like it will push you into chaos, if that's the way you want to see it. It's all going to be the way you perceive it. If you're going to perceive it, right, because the courage is upside down, right, with a little fear, if you're not super courageous and not super sure of the situation, it is going to cause that. Perception is hindsight 2020. It doesn't matter whether it's really chaotic or not. It's the way it's perceived. And you're perceiving that it's going to make your world kind of upside down, and it just looks like you're not really 100% ready. Yeah, it's all about perception. Your perception's not seeing the way it's supposed to be seen. It's a big change. So you're trying to take control kind of the way you want to take control, and you're telling the King of Wands, who is the Page of Wands, who is the Queen of Wands, who is the Sagittarius, Leo, or this Aries, I'm not seeing it the way you're seeing it. I don't know. This is a big step, right? For some of you, it's kind of like, if this is the doctor, just if it doesn't resonate with you, throw it away. But this is kind of the way I'm seeing it with certain situations. If this is the doctor and they're saying, but I need you to go to the gym, I need you to change your eating habits, your blood pressure's too high, I need you to stay away from salts and stuff, but I need you to do these steps and this diet and this stuff, and you're saying, I'm not going to the gym, I don't have time to go to the gym, I don't have the money, I don't have the resources, I don't have the time, so what you're pretty much telling him is, I'm taking the reins into my own hand, I can watch what I eat, and I can do jumping jacks in my own house. You see what I'm saying? So you're kind of changing the journey in the near future sideways. You're not 100% letting it go for a lot of you, right? You're just kind of turning it in your own favor. That way there is no wasted money. There is no 100% chaos, disruption of the household. You see what I'm saying? And that's really what it feels like. So however this is, it's kind of like that's what you're doing. In which Spirit really wants you to take this journey. Yeah, you're separating yourself from what the wand says. We'll say Sagittarius, we have more Sag here than anything. So you're sidestepping the Sagittarius. You're saying, I'm not going to do that. So you're going to separate that. You're not going to take this leap of faith, is what it looks like. Yeah, you're not taking the offering. You're sidestepping it. But the problem is that the offering, right, is actually good for you, right? And it brings in what? Blessings. So, but it just looks like there's not a perfect timing for you right now, because that's the way you're perceiving it. Right, so you're saying, no, I'm making my own opportunities. I'm going to sidestep this and kind of do that. But Spirit's kind of saying you're kind of thieving the situation away from yourself for the better good. Because remember, all the cards that you have in the Akashic area are saying, but this is what your soul wants you to do. And you're sidestepping away from what your higher self's telling you to do. Yeah, so you surrender so that you don't have any upsets, right? So, but you are definitely, see, they are trying to come at you passionately, right, for this journey. They're trying to make you understand, but you don't want to take the transfer. You don't want to take this transformation. Wow. Because there's something going on. Like I said, and it feels more of kind of fear-based. The Spirit says you really need to take this. Rest and get out of your anxieties. Don't allow it to, because it's going to put you on a new direction, a new path, right? And it's super inspiring, but you only see, instead of seeing the inspiring pieces, you're only seeing the chaos once again, right? The disruption, which that's really what it feels like. Scared of the disruption. But actually, this could change the new year for you into having something better on your path once you get past that. So hopefully we'll see this reading again, maybe in the Astro Dice or the beginning of the month reading for next month, to see whether or not you're going to think about what it is the Spirit told you today, and maybe it'll help you write down maybe pros and cons to the situation to see, do I really want to sidestep this? Is it really a good situation? Alrighty, my friends, and that was it for you. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.